Hey guys, it's Aaron and Tracy.
Hi.
We're aboard Royal Caribbean's Odyssey of the Seas.
Yes.
And we're getting ready to go to Chef's Table.
The chef's table.
Never done this before and always heard about it.
It's a 6-course meal with wine pairing.
With pairing and every meal. So
yes.
We're going to show you this. So
Yeah,
it should be really cool.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yes.
And they're bringing our first course right now, which is a drink, a special drink. So we'll see how that goes.
All right, so now we're headed to the table.
Yeah, we're headed to the table. We got our special drinks.
Yeah,
It's really good. It's mint and lime and some kind of really yummy wine. I don't know. It's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And Enrique is our waiter.
Enrique is our waiter. Yes.
Good evening, welcome back.
Thank you
Hey.
very much. How are you?
I'm fine, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Uh-oh.
Hello.
Hello. It's pretty dark in here though. Hopefully it's light enough so you can see it.
Thank you. This is for Susan. You are next to your husband, right here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh wow, this is beautiful.
This is beautiful.
Gosh, isn't that beautiful?
Do we get to keep the plate for a souvenir?
You can do that. No
Presuming the wine's for tonight.
Thank you. I'm coming to you, Susan. I'm coming to you. Do it.
So you said there?
I don't know where he wants us to sit.
Is your name there on the menu? As you can see, it's personalized.
It's
It
Sandra.
says Teresa.
Is that your names?
I'm Teresa.
Okay, Teresa.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, they have it
I
mixed
mixed
up.
up the names.
That's okay.
And you're Aaron?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry.
Okay, we're
You're not
Sandra and
recorded.
Paul.
You're not
Here's
recorded.
Paul. Okay,
Here's-
he's gonna fix it. Enrique's gonna
Okay.
fix it.
Oh my God. What did I do?
That's okay.
That's okay.
I know what it was. You didn't have enough alcohol. That's
There we are.
I didn't have alcohol yet.
All right. Thank you so
Back.
much.
Teresa here.
Okay.
Oh, you want to be in the middle?
It doesn't matter. No, let him be in the middle
I'll be
because
in the
he's videoing.
Exactly. He's doing the video. We are going to be very famous.
Thank you. Yes, we are. Thank you so much.
Then I will assist you
Thank you.
because these chairs are.
So, you're Teresa.
I'm Tracy.
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 All right, so now we're seated. So
I'm so sorry, guys. And I...
Now we're seated in this beautiful table. We even have our names here
yeah.
on the menu.
He's gonna do an introduction here, so I'll show it to you.
Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the beautiful chef's table on the Odyssey of the Seas. My name is Enrique and I'm from Guatemala. And I'm extremely proud to be the sommelier in this beautiful chef's table. I'm 100% sure that you will enjoy your culinary experience tonight. But let's see, what is Chef's Table? Chef's Table is the most exclusive and elevated dining experience in all Royal Caribbean fleet, where you are going to enjoy 6-course meal with pairing with the most excellent wines from around the world. And now, I would like to know if anybody has here any kind of diet restriction or any allergy.
No.
There we go.
Oh, we're good.
You wouldn't know it by the way I ate.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, the chef is going to come here shortly and we are going to give the best welcoming to the chef because right now he's preparing the last touch on the food because here on Chef's Table everything is made freshly from scratch a la minute, 100% organic, and is the best food on the ship and of course the best service that we have. As you can see, you have the menu right next to you with your name and the date to make this more memorable. Yeah,
Oh, how
here
nice.
on the chef's table.
Wow. Very
Now,
nice.
for the drink that you just have, the name is Le Aristocrat. This is created from one of the most recognized mixologists in Royal Caribbean. And let me explain to you. Do you like the drink?
Oh, it's
I did.
amazing.
It is
Very
beautiful,
good.
right?
Yes.
Now, what is inside is we have 1 ounce of Saint Germain, this elderflower liquor,
Oh.
and then we put an ounce of mojito syrup, fresh lemon juice, and then we top it with Chandon, with Moet Chandon sparkling wine, and we garnish with orange peel and a fresh mint to give a very nice taste for the first cocktail to open up our appetite. This is an an appetite to
Okay.
open our appetite. I hope you were easy today on the lunch because
Yes.
we
We talked about that.
Yeah.
We met today earlier.
Good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will go inside to bring the chef, and then we are going to welcome him, and we are going to start our journey tonight. Okay?
Awesome. Thank
Very
you
good.
so
You're
much.
Thank
very
you.
welcome.
Thank you. Yes.
Yay.
Thank you.
Like that anywhere here in the ship, only on chef's table. This is rosemary thyme bread, and we have a special butter for it. We have
Oh, we can.
this is one for it. I bring 4, I bring an extra. Anyway,
Rosemary thyme bread. Okay.
yes, and we have a Harley bread that he will explain. The
Good
butter.
evening, good evening.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome to my
Yay.
Thank you.
My name is Michael, all the way from Philippines, and I'm extremely proud to be served to cook as your chef in charge for your dinner tonight. Well, chef's table concept is a 6-course meal, all has made by all the scratch aluminum. Yeah, it's with my passion, of course, preparation and how to cook with love. So for the course one, that we have this scallop carpaccio. It's a thin sliced scallop with yuzu dressing vinaigrette and with the crispy quinoa. It's a kind of seeds, yes, and then with some additional of the microgreens and some Italian parsley. Then for the course 2 that we have, this is one of the signature dish of chef's table. It's a roasted tomato soup. It's an authentic Italian flavor. Yes.
Sounds amazing.
Yes, it's a slow roasted tomato soup with a cream fresh, grilled tomato, and some garlic focaccia croutons, and with the olive on the side. Then for the course D that we have, it's a main lobster salad. It's a home-cooked lobster tail, served with Tahitian vanilla pineapple flavor dressings. Yes, it's a combination, and with the mango puree, heart of palm, and pineapple, and the garnish of julienne peppers and Italian parsley. Then for the course 4, that we have is roasted delfino, together with the Mediterranean vegetables, and additional some of the vegetables some asparagus and carrots, baby carrots, and beetroots. Yes, together, and the homemade pesto together, which is the homemade. I did it for you. Yes, it's a nice because it's from the scratch with basil puree, garlic, olive oil, pine nuts, and the Parmigiano cheese. It's a combination. Yes. And then move forward for the last for the course part that we have is a filet mignon. It's a fine tender cut of tenderloin, which served is a medium. Then later it's the nice perfect temperature for the steak. It's a medium. Yes. It's color of pink, juicy inside, and together with the bordelaise sauce. It's classic French sauce. With the dry red wine. Yes, and bone marrow, stock, shallots, and butter, and demi-glace. Yes.
One of the best of
Very
the steak.
Sounds amazing.
Yes. And any questions or any concern about the food or me and my partner?
I have a question.
Yes.
Is this your menu that you created?
Together with my corporate chef.
The corporate
with the
chef.
corporate chefs.
With the corporate
So
chef
you
at
did
Caribbean.
help create
Yes.
this movie.
He is the one
Amazing.
cooking everything from the scratch.
Yes.
He's been preparing everything since yesterday.
Yes.
Couple of things.
Wow.
I mean,
Okay.
it's just a fantastic,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
so I just,
And just wait
Yes,
to
thank
just
you.
let's wait to taste.
Yeah. Enjoy the experience.
Oh,
because
yes,
the experience of the chef's
absolutely.
tables.
Yes.
Right?
Okay, so,
So I'm going
thank
to
you. Finish the scallops.
Yeah, I'm going to start to be getting busy now.
thank you so much.
Yay.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yay.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
We are going to have the first wine of the night. Is the Pinot Grigio. The name is Bottega Vinaya, and it's coming all the way from Trentino, Italy, from the north part of the country, where the best Pinot Grigio grapes grow. Now, for us to identify how the wine is good, what we have to do first after we open it, we smell the cork. I will just remove my mask just to do this little presentation, and let me just put it on here. And then, only smelling the cork, I know the wine is perfect. Now, sometimes we have to make sure that the wine is good. So you say, oh my God, you have a very nice necklace. It's not a necklace. This is called test de vin, or the sommelier cup. Yeah,
Oh.
we as a sommelier, we've been trained, and for us, the best way to find if the wine is really good is that we have to give it a little taste.
I was wondering if that little thing went around your neck, 'cause I was gonna
I
ask
will,
you
I will give you, I
actually.
will share the history about how this become very important, or how this, the origin of the test de vin. Now, every time, this is what we are all going to do. We have to when we take the first sip of the wine, we are going to keep it in our palate just for a few seconds. We swirl the wine inside our mouth and let the palate absorb all the beautiful back notes inside the wine that shortly I will explain to you. Now I just the wine is perfect. Now, this Pinot Grigio, we are going to find it crisp, very fruity, and dry. And it's perfectly being chosen for the first dish that we're going to have, and I will explain to you shortly why. Now I will start serving. Here, everybody is going to have the same 3 ounces to start. I will go ladies first. Oh yes.
Can we taste
absolutely.
the bread?
The bread?
Yeah.
Yes, please, please. You can go ahead and try the bread. The bread is a rosemary thyme,
Which already has the butter in
and
it.
it's already butter on it. We have garlic herb butter inside with
wow.
rosemary, oregano, thyme, and lemon juice.
This is delicious.
It's going to
Oh my
be
gosh.
absolutely the best bread that you
That's
can
amazing.
try.
Wouldn't that be good with spaghetti?
Oh
was
my
it?
goodness, that's amazing. Amazing.
Amazing bread.
Mhm.
Did you like it?
You
Oh,
can, I
yeah.
love the taste of thyme, and you can really taste the fresh thyme and the butter. It's really good, and some salt.
Yes, there is salt as well inside it.
Yeah.
You want to pull you off, please?
Right, now, in this beautiful Pinot Grigio, what we have is first the green apple flavor. Then we have some pears, peach, some citrus backtones, and then, or back notes actually, a very nice flavor of honey. Now, everybody is always wondering, how can we identify if the wine is really good? So what we're going to do first, we always grab, especially when it's a white wine, always grab the glass from the stem. We swirl a little bit, and then we feel the aroma, like, wow, you can feel all this fruitiness inside the wine. Now, after you swirl,
Gotta see
you
the
just,
legs.
yes, you come to see the legs. If the legs coming down straight and
If the
fast,
what?
the legs.
The legs.
The legs?
Yes.
The
Right,
Oh.
drip.
like a tears. You will see them coming down very fast or very slowly. In this case, they are coming like not too fast, not too slow, but in a straight line. That means the wine is really good. You don't see a lot of little dots or little bubbles on it. And then you can see the oily. That means the wine is perfect and the alcohol content is medium. I mean, it's
I see the
not
legs.
that light, because this is not.
You see the legs?
I can't see it.
Yeah.
Let me go. I will assist you.
But that's okay.
When
I'm
we swirl,
looking.
let me see. When we swirl the wine,
Oh, I didn't swirl it enough.
and then we just twist. Now you put against the light, and you will see now the legs will start to come down very slowly.
Oh yeah.
You will see. You will see. Now you see them here,
here?
right there.
Yes.
No, here.
Oh, there.
Yeah, you see. We call them legs or tears.
Okay.
Mm? So coming down slowly.
Yes.
So that means the wine is perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
I was looking in the wrong spot.
And now you know.
Now I know. This is awesome. I
We
see the
have-
legs.
Yes, you see the legs, beautiful legs.
Yes.
We have two types of pairings. We have congruent pairing and complementary pairing. Congruent pairing is when the wine match the food with the flavors. And complementary is when the wine has a contrast with the food. And tonight we have all those these two type of pairings, congruent and complementary. And the first pairing, it will be complementary. Now, if you allow me, I will go to bring the first course.
Thank you.
Put the wine.
Okay.
Please swirl inside your mouth and try to absorb the flavors of the wine. As I was mentioned, there is honey flavor inside this wine. What you have in front is the scallops carpaccio garnished with crispy quinoa seeds, microgreens, and a red radish. Scallops is being marinated since last night in lemon juice to cook in the lemon juice and lost all this strongly fishy and this slippery how the scallops are. Now, as you can see, are very tiny slices, and you ask, how come it can be sliced scallops? Because they are like about this size, right? So the chef, after the marination, he has to take like 8 pieces of scallops, 8 to 9 pieces, fold in the plastic foil and roll it like a toffee, and then freeze them.
Oh, wow.
Only when they are frozen, the chef is able to, on the slicing machine, slice them at that
Oh,
very
wow.
tiny.
Wow.
Now, special on this dish, actually every dish is very special here and unique. What we have is the crispy quinoa seeds that are being roasted in extra virgin olive oil just for 2 minutes. Roasted, make it crispy, then we have it on top, but the juice of vinaigrette on top of it is what is going to give you the explosion on your palate. What is yuzu? Yuzu is the Japanese citrus. It's like a lemon, and very strong flavor, very bitter, similar to the grapefruit, but a little bit more stronger. On the yuzu vinaigrette, what we put? Yuzu juice, lemon juice, olive oil, a little bit salt and pepper, and then can you imagine how acid and bitter will be? So to balance, we add honey. We whisk it until the chef is happy with the taste, and then this is what we have on top,
Wow.
the yuzu vinaigrette.
Wow.
Now please, let's start with it. You see a lot of cutlery on the table. We start from the smallest one, or from the outside to the inside, and try to grab a bite of the scallops, the microgreens and everything with the juice of vinaigrette, and savor it. Savor it. I want you to feel all this
Okay.
combination of flavors, because here on Chef's Table is a variety of tasting sensations that we have at once.
Interesting. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, now after you taste the first one, you have to taste the wine again. And you will feel like the wine is different. It is going to give you a compliment on
It is
your
different.
It
palate.
makes everything taste different. That's amazing.
It is amazing. Now you can just go ahead and give another sip of the wine, and let your palate to feel all these
That's really good.
flavors and sensations.
What do you think?
It's really good.
That's right.
Really cool.
It's amazing.
That's right.
And this is how you do the first
That was
complementary
amazing.
pairing.
Wow.
Because the wine is clearing your palate and giving you
Yes.
a contrast with the some of the same flavors. The human palate, we are humans, we can through lifetime identify 30,000 different flavors. Of course, not in one day, but at once we can even reach taste. Let me ask, how many flavors do you think you have in your palate right now that you have been tasting since you came?
Well, they're sweet and sour,
We have sweet and sour.
Savory.
Hot.
Yeah.
Classic.
spicy.
Spicy,
That's
spicy.
in the back of that's in the back.
Yes. Only with the first cocktail, that is the aristocrat, with the wine and with the bite of the scallops, you have on your palate about 20 different flavors. If we start to count, let's start with the Pinot Grigio, green apples, pears, honey, some citruses like pineapple, orange, peach, apricots that this fantastic wine have. Already there is 6 different flavors. Now we have scallops, quinoa, yuzu, microgreens, radish. We reach
Radish,
to
the radish.
15. Then we already taste mint, elderflower liqueur,
Uh-huh.
and the, let's say the mojito syrup, that is just a mixture. So this is how great to have a pairing experience
Really
it
good.
is. The combination, the contrast on these flavors, and for the next pairing you will see is going to be a congruent pairing. The wine will match the food extremely good.
Wow. I don't
Please
think I've ever
enjoy.
done anything like this before.
I'm very happy you're doing it here
Yeah,
for the first
no,
time.
that's
It's
amazing.
very good.
Yeah. Wow. And then the wine.
And yes, every
the
sip,
compliment is
absolutely.
just
Every
amazing.
sip you will feel different back notes. Every sip on this wine, after you keep, having the scallops
Yeah.
and then you give another sip of the wine, you say, now I can feel the apricot
Yeah.
Okay.
or the
Absolutely.
peach. And now, I can feel the honey on the ending. As I'm saying,
Wow.
the wine is well balanced with the sweetness, with the tannin. It's not strong tannin, but it's more fruity. The
Yes.
acidity is not too high. And of course, combined with the flavors of the wine with the food is giving you amazing experience on your palate. Please keep enjoying.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
100%.
All right, so course 1's down. That was really good.
Yeah, that was excellent. I've never had fancy food, and I'll probably never eat anything like that again in my life. That was amazing.
That was really
If you come back to Royal Caribbean, for sure you will. I'm sure next time you will come straight to the chef's table.
So now we're on to course 2.
I'm done, thank you.
Yeah, one course too.
Actually, somebody needs some. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, how was your first pairing?
Fantastic.
Very
Fantastic.
good.
Now, the second course, we are going to move to our beautiful conundrum white. We have 2 types of conundrum. We have the red one, and now we are going to have the white one. This wine, I love to call it my blondie favorite. This is a blend of 5 different grapes. We have Chardonnay, we have Sauvignon Blanc, Semillon Blanc, Muscat Canelle, and Viognier.
Wow.
This fantastic wine, we're going to feel very creamy and buttery.
Okay.
It's light to medium body, and this is one of the wines that I will say is going to be amazing to pair specifically the soup. The smoked tomato soup, mushroom soup, some other kinds of meals, but for the smoked tomato soup is being chosen specifically for chef's table.
And
Yeah.
how did that wine come to Royal Caribbean?
This is the wine I was trying to implement it, but it was implemented by on the headquarters. But after I make an independence of the seas, the chef's table over there, they were having some other wines, and then I say no, I will start to use conundrum, and now it stays on chef's table. Fleet wine. And this make me happy because it's an excellent wine to pair the next course.
Wow.
Okay,
It's
I have a question.
very rich, yes.
How long have you been with Royal Caribbean?
11 years.
Nice.
Since 2009 for today, it's 11 years, but I have 1 year break after my first unborn. So
Mhm.
I stayed home for for a while, and then I come back in 2012, and since then I really love Royal Caribbean. For me, it's one of the best cruise
Nice.
companies. Yes. Now I would just very quickly make sure the wine is in the right conditions after I've been clear my test de vin. Now this wine is very rich with the flavors of pears, apricot, melon, honey. We still have some apple notes in this one and honeysuckle.
Nice.
The combination of these 5 different grapes is giving the wine. You know, that's good. Right? You're not drinking too much wine.
I don't drink much.
Yeah. Okay. Good. What are you saying, right, Paul?
Yes, just a little bit.
Okay.
That's
Just to
good.
do the pairing.
Yeah.
Great. So where I was?
I drink much wine.
Give her ours.
Good. Yes, of course.
Thank you so much.
I don't want you to be.
I'm not driving.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So as I was mentioning to you, this pairing is going to be a congruent pairing because it will match the tomato soup in a certain way that you will say, wow. If you try tomato soup or roasted tomato soup in your life, I'm sorry to say that, but prepare to be, I'm going to spoil you. Because you will never have
Tomato soup the same
like
again.
same again, unless you come back here to Chef's Table.
Not even with a grilled cheese sandwich dipped in.
I know the grilled cheese sandwich is always the favorite. Now let's go back, please. Let's have a sip of water, clear your palate, and then please have the first sip of the wine, because later on, you have to taste the soup, and after you will taste the wine again, and it's going to be.
Do we check for the legs again?
No, that was just in the beginning. How
Oh, okay, we don't check for legs.
No.
All right, I didn't know if that was
I was
something we did.
I was just showing how to
Ooh,
identify the wine.
that smells really
It's
fruity.
very rich and fruity.
Wow.
Of course, I like rich wine.
Ooh, that's
Yes.
good.
All right. So I'll be right back in a few minutes.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Tomato soup.
It's not Campbell's, huh?
That ain't Campbell's.
Not Campbell's.
Tomato soup is my favorite.
It is great. It's
Oh,
the
that
best
mushroom soup was
soup.
amazing.
Oh, it is
Oh,
amazing.
yeah,
right?
that was
This
really
one
good.
leaves the mushroom soup behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now,
I love it
the
when they
soup-
pour it over.
The soup is extremely clarified, so it's almost invisible. You can see the soup. But be careful because it's very hot. You can't even see the soup. So great it is. Okay, no. You knew it, right?
I was too, but I won't just say nothing.
I'm like, no.
Really good portions, yeah.
It's imaginary soup.
Pretend soup.
Imaginary
I was gonna say, you guys have overdone it.
Chef, what did you do?
Okay.
Roasted tomato soup.
Thank you so
With
much.
garlic cashew
Okay,
cream.
there's actually tomato.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yes. Cream fresh.
Mm.
Microwave.
Oh my God, it smells
Thank you so
Nice.
much.
And Parmigiano Reggiano cheese.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I can.
That smells
That's
amazing.
gonna be wonderful.
And
Thank you,
have
Chef.
to- You have to stir it.
Yes.
You have to mix it up
Okay.
because the combination of the cream fresh, the
Smell
Parmigiano
the smoke.
Reggiano.
Oh yeah,
Can
you
you
can really
smell it?
smell the smoke. Yes, absolutely. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What's this? It's like a little.
There's a little mushroom in there.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chef.
Yes, thank you, Chef. The smoke
smells
is
amazing.
awesome.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now prepare to. It's going to knock your socks off.
Oh my gosh.
That's good.
And then we take a sip of wine.
And
after.
now let's go back.
Oh my gosh.
It's amazing.
That is
Smoke
delicious.
on that is just
Fabulous.
wow.
Wait a minute, I gotta have
Try
it.
taste.
Wow.
Now
Wow.
you
Wow.
feel the difference with the color pairing.
Yes.
How the wine
The wine.
match the soup.
Yes.
So so well.
Yes.
And now when you taste the soup again,
Okay.
Try again.
you kind of have all the flavors on
Oh
because
my gosh, the soup
Oh, wow.
tastes different.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, that tastes so different.
Maybe that's something.
It's like a trick. It's like a
crazy.
magic trick of the mouth.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The chef is a magician.
This soup is over the top.
Oh my gosh.
Now if I had a grilled cheese, I'd be
Okay, let me go and get a grilled cheese right here. Bon appetit, enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's
This is delicious.
amazing.
We're gonna sit back and
Wow.
enjoy this.
How was your tomato soup experience?
Oh my gosh.
Excellent.
Is everybody happy?
Yes.
Have you
Ever.
done anything like this before?
No,
No.
my brain, I'm blown. That's
You're
awesome.
You're blocked. Alright. As I told you, as I promised you, it will knock your socks off.
Yeah, she knocked my socks off.
I have
I'm
no
not wearing
socks.
socks. But I'm knocked off.
But it's great. Are you having a great time here?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Very good.
100%.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to move for the next course and the next wine. The next wine is going to be another congruent pairing
Okay.
because it will match the food. Now, who likes lobster? Everybody, right?
I
What-
didn't until last night.
Oh, good. Now, you
Seriously.
tried the lobster with brown butter. Is that correct?
Yes.
Good. So we know that we have to dip the lobster into the brown butter. But how about if I have vanilla ice cream and I dip my lobster into the vanilla ice cream and I eat it? Oh, why you do that face?
It don't even sound good.
It doesn't sound
That's
good.
what
Is
he
that
said.
correct?
That's what he said too, but I said
sounds
trust the
weird.
chef. Trust.
You trust me
I
and let's
trust.
trust the chef.
Yes.
Okay.
Because what we are going to do is to have lobster with vanilla sauce.
Mhm.
Yes. And now for that kind of dish, we're going to have from Marlborough, New Zealand, our most
Zealand.
exotic and tropical Sauvignon Blanc. Yeah, and they call Peter Yellen. When I say tropical and exotic, what kind of fruits come to your mind, please?
Mangoes.
Mangoes,
Limes. Lemons. Oranges.
Guava.
guava,
Guava.
okay,
Passion fruit.
passion
Dragon
fruit,
fruit.
Dragon fruit.
excellent. Yes, and you know what? We are certainly going to have these beautiful fruit notes on this wine. It is perfect.
So Enrique, when you swirl it, is that the same as swirling it in a glass?
Yes, it's
To
just
get the fragrance?
yes,
Okay.
just to oxidize. To
Okay.
Oh,
give
you,
a little bit
you didn't
oxygen.
take this one.
Oh, I will take it. I will take it. Don't worry. I will take it.
That was so good.
Now we're going to have here all this combination of flavors of guava, passion fruit,
Thank you, sir.
apple, pears.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
honey
It's from New Zealand.
from New Zealand.
Wow.
New Zealand is becoming very, very good in the making wines. Now, from Peter Yellen, in August 8 of 2008, so you can see on the
Yes.
calendar 888,
Uh-huh.
they developed this magnificent. When they open the world, the doors to the world of the Sauvignon Blanc, becomes the Peter Yellen.
Very good.
Okay.
Okay.
Very crisp, very fruity, light, and
Oh, yeah.
very, very gentle on the acidity.
And
Now,
that-
I wish you had told us to bring our plug in our phones and bring our phones down so I could get pictures of these.
but the menu is yours. The
Oh,
menu,
that's true.
remember, it has your name. And it is for you.
We think it is.
I don't think they're going to give it to
Wait a
the
minute,
next
excuse me,
cruise,
excuse
okay?
So you
I
take it.
missed that day of school.
You take it with you and you keep it so
Okay.
you can search for it
So I know
online.
what.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
You can
That's-
search and on your local wine store. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please have a sip of water, clear your palate, and test the wine because I'm going to bring the next course.
This is the best I've tasted so far.
This is very fruity.
It's probably the
exciting.
most expensive too.
Yeah.
You're like me. I always pick the most expensive, whether I know it or
Please
not.
enjoy. I'll be right back.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's very pretty, yeah.
That's very fruity.
Wow.
Did you take
That's
a bite?
amazing.
You can taste the.
I
do you- what do you
can
taste,
smell
bud?
it.
Yeah, that's good.
What do you
I can
taste?
smell like dragon fruit and passion fruit.
Yeah.
It's very.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's like it's like drinking. It's like rum punch without the rum. It's all those wonderful flavors. I can taste the pineapple. I can taste the guava and the mango. It's really good. It's like really, really good. What do you think?
No, I totally agree. It's totally unlike a wine I've ever had.
Me either.
Now I am.
Ooh, this is the lobster.
Oh, yes, it's good.
Now, what we have here is the lobster salad. This is a main lobster tail that is being poached in maripoa or coq bouillon, where it's the combination of carrot, celery, and onions, white wine. Let it boil to make it stock, and then the lobster tail is being poached just for 4 minutes.
Wow.
Okay,
On
what's-
on the top of the lobster, you will see the Tahitian vanilla dressing.
Okay.
We have the mango puree, the little pineapple chunks, hearts of palm, and organic beetroots.
Nice.
Where is the
So-
hearts of palm?
Hearts of palm, you know the palm, the palmito?
Yes.
The blue? I mean the purple?
No, it's
Oh,
under
that's your beef.
the pineapple bowl. We have pineapple there,
Okay.
3 little balls.
This right here.
Oh, okay.
And now you can see on the plate the mango puree. On top of the lobster, we have the Tahitian vanilla dressing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Have you tasted the wine already?
Yes.
Yes,
Good.
it's amazing.
Now let's please take a piece of lobster, and then you take it with the mango puree.
Puree.
I don't know what the mango puree is. The little yellow.
Okay.
Egg looking thing.
Uh-huh.
Do we add anything else to it or just that?
Just that, and then the pineapple.
Here we go.
You can grab it after. You can grab a
Wow.
pineapple and the heart of palm. Right on the back,
Really good.
and then we go back to the wine again.
Here goes wine.
Grab a piece of pineapple.
That doesn't even taste like lobster.
Wow.
No, it doesn't.
That's amazing. With the wine. Did you try the wine?
I'm trying it. Russian me. Oh my goodness. You can taste like every flavor that I just had enhanced by 10.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. That was amazing. It's like magic. I'm telling you, it's like magic with wine.
It's like magic. The wine is going to enhance the flavor of the pineapple,
Oh my
the mango, the
gosh,
vanilla.
yes.
Tahitian vanilla dressing is just made of pure vanilla beans. Sorry, the vanilla. Yes, vanilla beans, sauce, mustard, olive oil, pepper, salt, and pepper, but it's more strong on the vanilla flavor.
What's the red stuff?
So
The red is the
beet.
red boots.
yes,
a
I love
beet.
beets
Beets,
too.
beets, beet.
Beet.
Mm.
And the thing under.
That
But
lobster
the
is
taste of the
amazing.
beets are very unique.
Wow.
I mean, who would have thought
little
lobster
green
with
things there.
vanilla, but it's
These are
just
pineapple?
perfect.
Yeah, but underneath it is.
Now the combination of the of the lobster with the of the vanilla and
It's
mango,
amazing.
what do you think about it?
It's
You
really
don't
good.
feel the lobster so fishy or strong.
No.
Hearts of palm.
That's amazing.
It's because it's, as I'm saying, it's been poached on the coq bouillon.
Yes.
It will take all this very fishy, strongly lobster, but it still keep the flavor.
Hmm.
Yeah, and give a very nice touch on the flavor.
Absolutely.
And the wine is just making it better.
And it's just amazing to me how a chef, because to me this is art, how they know how to do this. So it all blends, and then with the wine, what you do as a sommelier is also an art that all blends together. It's like a beautiful picture in your mouth.
It is. Actually, yes. For example, people, I reached until level 4, and through all the years I was on the trainings for sommelier. We have blind cuts, we have a lot of tastings, we have a lot of blind, cuts and smell things, and of course, studying and learning is a long process on the sommelier work.
I got it.
But of course, after you taste and you get to know, for example, somebody say, I'm going to have this for dinner. What wine can I use? Or what is going to be a perfect wine? And I always say, look, on the food, everybody's always thinking white meat, pasta, white wine, red meat, red wine. And it's not. For example, conundrum white, I will not recommend it for a lobster, for a fish, for a Caesar salad, because now that you know the taste is creamy, buttery, and strongly like in the fruits, it will not be a good pair. Good pair for a fish or for a lobster will be 100% Chardonnay, Pinot Grigio. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. When people ask me, I say, depends on the sauce, what you're gonna make. Sauce doesn't have to overpower the wine, and the wine doesn't have to overpower the sauce. First, this is one of the basic rules to do pairings. Second is like, what is your preference? I mean, yes, if you're going to have a steak, you want a very good wine, how you like the wine.
Right.
How many people are you going to have, and what kind of people are you going to have? Because if you are making just a barbecue, for barbecue, what we have?
Beer.
Beer. Maybe open a bottle of champagne and that's it. But if you really want to have a fine, because it's a difference between eat and dining, eating and dining. Now, if you're going to have like I say, okay, you're going to make a roast beef, or you're going to say this very famous, how you call this in the whole piece that people do for the prime rib of a picnic, but they put on the grill and they cover it for hours and they get
Smoke.
roasted.
Yeah.
Smoking.
No. Barbecue.
The barbecue.
Yeah.
The prime rib.
Yeah,
I know there is a
prime
name.
rib.
It doesn't come to my
You,
mind right now.
you do a pig. Some
Mhm.
people
He
do a
smokes.
whole pig and smoke
Anyway,
it.
if you have a very nice
That's
dinner, like a prime rib or grilled steaks,
Yeah.
if you are very, very light for wines, say, okay, I'm not much into red, you go for a Pinot Noir. You can go start with a good Pinot Noir, a good Shiraz, a good Grenache, a Tempranillo, light to medium. But if you like something more, like it's going to be a very long dinner, and you can go always for a good Cabernet Sauvignon or a good blend. Can be a good Meritage or can be a blend. We call Bordeaux blends. And of course, it's going always to be the sauce. Which sauce are you going to use? If you use a barbecue sauce, for steaks, this is what people like. Barbecue sauce on the not on the steak.
Brisket.
Brisket, that's
Yeah,
the brisket. When
Winner,
people
winner,
make a long
winner.
Briskets, that's the ones that
Brisket.
we're looking at.
Yes,
I
barbecue
need my
sauce is good on
Texas
brisket.
background.
Yes.
Served me well someday.
Because when somebody make a brisket, the huge brisket,
Yes.
they put a lot of effort to make it so perfect and
Yes.
juicy, and then you have no idea how many ingredients they have for the brisket. And of course, they put this smoky flavor and smoky touch. They use a lot of people. They use liquid
So I
smoke.
like the flavor of the smoke.
Exactly.
Brisket with no sauce. It's so
Yes.
good.
Right now, what I just did is the bottle I was having here on display. I just switch it from the fridge to get the one with the right temperature. That is on 17 degrees Celsius. But let me see on Fahrenheit, because I know you use Fahrenheit, so I just want to make sure what is the temperature on Fahrenheit. Okay. Oh, it's not giving me. But it's 17. I have the fridge for the red wine at 17 degrees. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to open the wine, so we can start breeding. This is not the next wine. Our next wine, it will be our 100% Chardonnay, William Fair Chablis. Chablis
A lot
is
of
the region
Chardonnays.
of Burgundy. Is producing 52 of the best Chardonnays in the world, and we have one of them here.
Chablis is?
Chablis is the region in Burgundy. It's like at the capital.
Oh,
of Burgundy.
okay.
And Chablis is producing all those wines, and this is one of the 52 best Chardonnays in the world.
Okay.
One of the 50?
52.
52. Wow, I'm excited to try it.
It is a great one. Now I'm just preparing the red wine because after the Brancino, there is the upcoming,
Oh, I'm so excited.
Course.
I've never had Bronzino.
and this is going to be breeding for the next 10 minutes. Yeah, so all this, the carburation is come out, the oxygen is coming, and then I will decant the wine on your eyes. Okay? I will decant it with the light because I cannot have open flame. I'm going to use the candle.
What does that mean?
I will explain to you.
Okay.
Now I'm just going to take out these bottles. I'm just going to leave here the next wine. Now if you allow me, I'll just put this here inside on my fridge. And you can have a sip of water, clear your palate for the next course. What we are going to have right now is 100% Chardonnay from Chablis. William Fair. William Fair is the winemaker who has two types of wine. We have the Premier Cru and the regular Chablis by William Fair. William Fair is a winemaker who improved this wine to make it more fruity. France, Italy, Germany, Spain, all these countries, they are producing wine from centuries we call the Old World. And they have a strict procedures to make wines. If the wines are not being approved by the DOCG, this is the Denominación de Origen Controlada, the wine cannot be exported. And William Fair decided to add some very light flavors inside this wine. This pairing with the Brancino is going to be complementary. The last two were congruent. Now it's going to be complementary. I'm just going to open the wine. I tell you. This Chardonnay is 100% Chardonnay. It's full body. And to your palate, after all these fruity wines that we've been tasting, is going to be opposite, different. It's going to be mild, but same. On the back, you will feel the fruit, pear, lime, honey, apple, some floral notes that this wine has. And it's, as I'm saying, amazing. It is extremely, extremely amazing. Now, as a part of my, I'm just going to make sure. It is perfect. And now, when I bring the Brancino, and you will say, "Oh my goodness, who has tried Brancino before?" Brancino, it's a fish.
No.
It's a sea bass.
Right.
I've had sea bass.
Yes, the Brancino is a Mediterranean sea bass.
I saw
It's
it on
being-
Chopped. I never knew what it was until Chopped.
Okay,
It's an American TV show
okay.
on the cooking channel.
The Brancino is, let's say we have the Pacific Brancino, the Chilean sea bass.
Okay.
Actually, no Brancino. And the Mediterranean sea bass.
Okay.
The Italians decide to call it Brancino. It's an
Brancino.
excellent fish, but the Mediterranean, this one, the Brancino is a little bit more delicate.
Okay.
It's a little bit more delicate, and
Just like we are, right?
absolutely.
Speak for yourself.
And and then it's being done with the skin, so the meat of the fish doesn't fall. But the best concentration of the seasoning and the flavor, it will be on the skin.
Okay.
Just a little bit, okay? I think I'm putting.
Give her the rest.
That's good. All right.
Lady needs it. Sure, I'm not driving home tomorrow.
No.
I'm not either. He is.
He is. I plan on being in the back seat.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please have a taste of the Chardonnay, and let's get ready for the Brancino that is
Oh, that
coming.
smells very different.
It is. It smells. Feel the smell. You could feel the
You hear my
difference.
man down there?
Oh yeah, that's good. It's drier.
It's more dry.
It's not as fruity. It's not as sweet. It's very good. Very good.
Yes, I know. But wait until you take the. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now what we have is the Mediterranean Brancino, as we know, sasipas or Mediterranean sipas. It's coming with Mediterranean vegetables, pepper, zucchinis. We have rutabaga, some baby carrots, asparagus, and our special, fresh, homemade pesto.
Yes.
Now, what is going to give an excellent taste for the fish. As I was mentioning to you, the wine is going to be a complementary pairing, because all these flavors, all Mediterranean flavors, when you feel this way, you say, wow, the fish is not too strong, it's not strongly fishy, but it's going to be an excellent taste. You taste the vegetables, and you will feel the flavors, and the wine will complement your palate with all the fruits or the back notes that it have. Please do enjoy the Brancino, have a taste. Remember, don't scrap the skin off, because the skin is one of the best parts.
Don't grab or do grab.
Do.
You can eat it with the skin. Skin is the best part.
Oh.
It's very healthy fish, and it's coming on top with some lemon confit.
I'm sorry, I can't do it.
It's very soft.
And then we dip it in the pesto.
Yes, you try with the pesto. Grab some vegetables as well. Try the vegetables.
Pesto's amazing. Yeah, the skin's a little fishy for my liking,
Okay.
but that's okay. It's just my opinion. The fish is good though.
Yeah, I like fish.
Very good.
Now you try the wine again. And you will feel how the wine takes away all the extra, like you say.
The fishy. It takes it away.
You will take away with a very nice, pleasant.
Oh my goodness.
That's pretty good.
That's interesting. I'm telling you, it's magic.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will show you as an extra touch how to decant the wine for the next course. The wine has been breeding for the last 10 to 15 minutes. And why, some people ask why the wine has to breed. It has to get oxidized to take out all the, the fermentation, carburation, and then the oxygen help the wine to develop the best of the flavors, especially in this blend.
Thank you. God.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
All right. Now, what we're looking is that normally we use a candle, open flame, but here we don't use an open flame, is to find sediments. Also, when the wine is breathing, if there is a sediment inside the wine, it will go all the way down to the bottom slowly. Now, when we are decanting the wine, is to find if there is any sediments inside. First, the wine get crystallized.
I did not know
Particles,
that.
yeah. And then the sediments will stop right here in the bottle. If there is sediments, we don't serve until the last drop. So this is when the candle or the light help us to see it. Now, I can see we go very slow in a way that the wine it doesn't steer on the bottom the sediments if there is. Now right here the light is helping me and I can see through the bottle if there is sediments, but there is not sediment. And I can feel the smell even through the mask. Great. There is no sediment. But
So what happens-
let's say if there is sediments,
Yes, that's my
let's say
question.
if there is sediments, when I'm here, I stop a bit. And then I continue more slowly and more slowly until this is just, I don't know how many degrees like that. Then we go just, it will
So the
Right.
sediment stays in the bottle.
absolutely, the sediment is sustainable. The sediment doesn't mean if the wine is spoiled or the wine is bad.
Right.
And then we don't serve. We leave just about 2 fingers, okay, an inch or 2 fingers of wine, so the sediment will stay there. This happens most of the time for very vintage wines. This is what we call.
Old ones.
Yeah, all wines are very vintage wines when there is a strong influence. Now are we just going to
Slow it down.
low down? Okay? And bon appetit, enjoy.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how was your Rancina?
Amazing.
Very good.
Amazing.
Very good.
You enjoy it?
Yes, very good.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for one of the best. This is Robert Mondavi 50th anniversary.
Oh.
We call, oh, no way. Mr. Robert Mondavi decided to call it Maestro. In 1966, he started producing one of the best wines, or some of the best wines in United States, from Napa Valley. And of course, his goal was to make the best wines in US. Robert Mondavi has been working with Baron Rochelle from France. They developed one of the best Cabernets that we have on board, the Opus One. But now, in 2016, he wants to make a huge celebration like we are having here, because here in Chef's Table is kind of celebration.
Yeah.
We're having anniversaries, we're having birthdays, we're having anniversaries and so many years together, and of course we are back in the business. We
I
are
was going to
cruising
say,
again.
the fact that we're cruising is a
Absolutely.
celebration.
It's a huge
Yes.
celebration after
It's
the
the
pandemic.
third cruise.
Very good. So he decided to call this Maestro, like in that big orchestra, you know.
Mhm.
The Maestro leading, because we have here a blend of 5 different grapes. We have Cabernet Sauvignon, we have Merlot, Cabernet Franc, Petit Verdot, and Malbec. The combination of those grapes will develop one of the best flavors on this Cabernet blend. Besides, the wine has been breeding, it's been decanted. We are going to find a very unique back tones of dark berries, plum, vanilla, licorice, and Robert Mondavi is being full of chocolate. So guess what? So guess what? We're going to find a very nice back note of cocoa or chocolate, but
Nice.
very, very light. Yes, it will pair perfectly with the filet mignon, because it's going to come with the Bordeaux sauce. Bordeaux is the name from Bordeaux. Bordeaux is a region of France who produces the best blends, the best, a lot of good wines, but the best blends. So if there is a blend coming from Bordeaux, can be called just Bordeaux blend. If not, we call Meritage or Bordeaux blend style. For example, like this one could be Bordeaux blend style if we take out the Malbec. Because for the Bordeaux blend, it's only the 4 main grapes: Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Cabernet Franc, and Petit Verdot. But Mr. Mondavi say, let's put Malbec, and fine. And he said, it is amazing. And this is how he's celebrating his 50th anniversary of making good wines.
Amazing.
Wow.
Now, after the
I know.
wine has been breeding,
I'm so excited.
let me just make sure.
Make sure, please.
Oh yes,
Mr. Sommelier.
somebody has to talk.
If you fall over, we won't drink it.
Yes, of course.
Oh, but he's just loves every
Oh,
sip
wow.
he takes. He gets so excited. I love that. Your passion is amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Your passion makes it so much worth it.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm good girl. Now. And now we start just putting
What a
it.
cool decanter.
Yes, we got the swan.
Babe, we need one of those
This one.
for our fancy $500 bottle of wine.
Guess what?
That's enough. Thank you.
Anton went online and was gonna order one from Amazon. Guess how much that one cost?
That's good.
It was what, Mondavi or?
No, the decanter.
Oh, the
decanter right
decanter. I don't even know.
Just take a wild hair.
$400.
I would have said 500, but
$2,000
For that?
for that decanter.
Thank you. And you do a perfect pour, my friend. Not
This
even a drip.
is 100% crystal decanter
I know.
It's
and
beautiful.
100% crystal glasses. What we have, riddle, and the decanter as
You
well
can
is
take that
riddle.
home with you as a souvenir.
Oh, thank you. No, I'm like, what are you going to do with the rest of that wine?
It's not going to be waste. I promise you. I'll give you my
We'll
word.
share.
We are going to
Can
make sure. Yes. Please.
Oh,
Now it's time for you to serve
Yes,
the wine.
water.
Smell it. Remember, smell the wine to get all this, the aromas, the real bouquet of the
Oh,
wine.
I got such a
oh
little glass.
wow.
And then
Wow.
just
Ricky, look at I got lid bit.
let me see what you
Look
got
at that.
there.
What'd you
Look at
get?
Hey, look at I
Oh, look
got-
at how much I got.
Yeah, look at how much she got. Look how
What's that called?
Legs. Legs
Wow.
of tears.
I'm giving you a hard time,
I
darling.
See
know.
how high mine is?
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
That's amazing. It smells wonderful.
And when you taste, you will feel all these flavors that I just mentioned, and also like the wood of the barrel.
Wow.
That's not bad.
That's amazing.
It's not bad.
It's not.
I can taste that chocolate.
Yeah.
And the beer. Yeah,
I don't
that's
taste it.
amazing.
Is the filet mignon,
Oh, it's
the
beautiful.
most tender lean cut. And here in Royal Caribbean, our steaks are 100% Black Angus, selected by the USDA. And the way the chef made this beautiful steak is not just like in a typical steakhouse.
Wow.
First,
Beautiful.
he's taking the steak. Sorry. He has to sear and seal.
Mm-hmm.
After it's been sealed, he's going to put it in the oven, and after that, he finish on the grill. That is to keep the juice and the tenderness of the steak. Now, I have here our beautiful Bordelaise sauce. Now you say, we have Bordelaise sauce on the steakhouse.
Look at
This
how
one is completely different
potatoes.
because he's also giving the extra touch on the Bordelaise sauce. As a main, the Bordelaise is because of the name, it's coming from Bordeaux. They are using a Bordeaux blend wine for this sauce. Let me just give you.
My
Is that good or
motto
not?
is,
You put a little more.
my motto is you don't need anything like that if the steak is cooked good. Paul does
But
great.
this enhances the steak.
Paul does great on the grill when he cooks our fillets.
That's good or is that anything more?
That's perfect.
Just a little.
That must be potatoes.
Good.
No, I think just
You can
cooked
see the
perfectly.
presentation. We have
Beautiful.
truffle, garlic mashed potato, a little béarnaise sauce, beef,
That's mashed potatoes.
some beets, and the baby carrots and asparagus as garnish as well.
what's the little
Thank you so much.
This is potatoes.
No, this.
Béarnaise.
Bernaise.
That's béarnaise sauce.
Well, what did you do?
Béarnaise is another sauce for your steak.
It's a sauce for the steak.
Yes.
It's a béarnaise sauce. It's made from butter, egg yolk, shallots, tarragon, lemon juice, and white wine.
Oh, that's perfect steak.
And ladies and gentlemen, okay, ladies and gentlemen, after this amazing main course that we just have, I would like to introduce the bartender in charge of the chef's table,
Yay.
Mr. Edward.
No,
He
it's
will
okay.
get his lifestyle for him.
Hi, Edward.
Hello, good evening.
How are you?
How's your dinner?
Oh my
Good.
God.
Excellent.
Did we get to care of you?
Enrique is the bomb.
He's the bomb.
So my name is Edward again. I came from all the way from Philippines, so I'm the one who take care of the
From the
sumi.
Philippines? Okay.
So I'm the one who take care of the sumi, Wonderland, chef table, and chops for the drinks for all the cafes.
Oh,
Wow.
nice. Thank you.
You make
Very
great
well.
mojitos.
I like the Cosmo in Wonderland.
Yeah, that
When
with
you put the cotton candy in
yes,
there.
yes.
He's a
Even-
great bartender.
Even for the bar server that we have in the schooner, I'm the one who making the drinks for them.
Oh, really?
The one they serve for
I
the
love
schooner.
that drink.
So I'll present quick presentation just for the salty caramel food.
Yes, please.
We're gonna start for our Bacardi 8. Just 1.5 ounces of Bacardi 8. There you go. And our caramel syrup, sugar, sweet, and shot of espresso.
Oh gosh.
Espresso
Keep me up all night.
and milk. And we put. I have already an ice inside.
Is that decaf espresso?
Actually, you can
The
request.
alcohol kills the cafe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually, if you want a decaf, it's not. You
But
can.
really, does the alcohol kill the caffeine?
Yeah.
Okay,
So we
I'm
can-
good then. Take it easy.
And then you can do the drop. Yeah.
When we see you running up boats first thing in the morning, we'll know it's
Do you enjoy your dinner?
Yes.
Very good.
Oh my
Thank you.
goodness,
Very
yes.
nice.
You get some wines, it's steak.
Yeah, get some wine.
It's in great company.
Also great company.
Yes, great company.
Yes.
But I have to tell you, Enrique has just been the best.
Yeah, it's one of
It
the,
would not have been what it is without Enrique.
it's the best. Enrique is the best. Look at the food.
Oh,
Very
that's perfect.
beautiful.
Very
Look at
good.
that. You got the perfect one, babe. You deserve it.
And ladies and
Well.
gentlemen, the salted caramel espresso
Oh.
martini.
How awesome.
I don't have to tell you what is inside. Mr. Erdo did a good job. And now, prepare for the best. I'll be right back.
Nice.
Look at the line. That's
I
perfect.
know.
Okay. Did you get
Well, I
that? So
think
you, there you are. I was wondering
Wow.
where you
Yes.
were. I was like,
Darling.
I need you to serve me mine.
You see? Is your wish come true?
Yes.
Okay, ladies and
The man.
gentlemen, please let's give a big, let's give it a big.
Oh,
Yay.
that was amazing.
The chef.
Amazing. Thank you.
He just been brought it tonight to cook for you all, and he will. There's a flight on deck 16. Will be taken back home.
No way.
He's coming from
You
White
lie
House.
like a rug.
He's coming from White House.
No, you lie like a rug.
You see, everything is white.
don't
right?
I don't think that the man in the White House deserves that chef.
Now, here we go. Mr. Michael, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
Watch it.
My God, somebody is very hot.
Oh my God!
Melts in front of you.
That's
huh?
amazing. Oh my gosh.
We saw this at Winter Wonderland or whatever.
That's
Wonderland.
amazing.
Is that not the coolest dessert
That
you've
is
ever
so
had?
Wow.
I didn't know we were gonna get
Melts
this
in
again.
front of your
I
eyes.
didn't
Thank you
either.
so. Oh my gosh, it's still melting.
I know.
Yeah.
It's still melting.
Wait till you get into it.
That,
Ladies and gentlemen, what we have inside is the Pinot
soup.
Yeah. I did your I met the expectation exceeded.
Oh my
Did you
gosh.
really create this?
You created this?
Hey.
No. Yeah.
This is amazing.
Yes, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is the world. This is Valerona chocolate. It's
Yes,
a
the word.
55%
Oh, I see
chocolate.
Florida.
Yes, and then we have inside the peanut butter mousse coming in the vanilla sponge cake with the pecan gelato inside, and what we just put, it was the hot caramel sauce that will pair very well with your salted caramel espresso martini, and that is the most beautiful dessert. Okay, I can see that
This is over the top.
very, very happy.
That caramel is amazing. Thank you so much,
Very
Chef.
good.
Very
Thank
good.
you so much, Chef.
See you around the ship, or some next cruise.
Yes, thank you
They'll
so
be back
much.
in 2
Hey,
weeks.
I'll see you
Yes.
September the 5th.
Yeah.
No,
They'll be
this
back
is
on chef's
amazing.
table. I can tell you they will be
Yes,
back
yes,
on chef's
yes.
table.
This is our first chef's table, and it
For
was
the opening is stuff here.
mind blowing.
Wow,
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Really,
thank
really
you.
highly
Yeah,
appreciate
no.
it, highly appreciate it.
This was the highlight of the cruise.
Wow, thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
I tried it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
It was a
Chef.
pleasure to meet you, and pleasure to try your food.
It was extremely a pleasure.
Wow.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes, yes.
I love
Very
chocolate.
chocolatey.
Very
Caramelly.
good. Very
They have
good.
Wow, this is
wonderful
really good.
But I'm telling you, we've eaten most of the time in the dining
The dining
room,
room.
in the specialty dining rooms, and nobody has disappointed us at all. And everybody has
So we're
just
gonna sit back and enjoy this. This is
and
really
then
good.
for breakfast,
Oh
you
my
know, and
God,
lunch,
Promise.
we've
is
been
to
at
die
other
for.
different places. Everything has been
Oh, I am
phenomenal.
so
I'm
good.
very
We
happy.
thank
I'm
you all.
very
Super
happy,
good.
very
We thank you all.
Cool.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how was your experience on the chef's table tonight?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Are you very happy?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Extreme.
And thank you so much for your expertise on the wine and the
Uh-huh.
food and the pairings and what we should taste first, and
And how
Oh.
to do it.
mind blowing.
It is my pleasure, and I just want to say thank you to coming to the chef's table here in Odyssey of the Seas. And I hope if you're coming back to Royal Caribbean to do this again, share with your friends and with your family. If they do Royal Caribbean, they have to come to enjoy this beautiful experience. And of course, on behalf of the chef and myself, we really thank you for coming, and we are glad and extremely happy that you enjoy your culinary experience.
Yes.
And especially with myself. And now, I know that I'm going to be on YouTube. I just want to say something to my son and my daughter, okay? That this is what I do for a living, and oh yes, let me just take out mama so they can see me, okay? So this is for my son Serjan and for my daughter Aitana, and of course for Digna, that I love them so much with all my heart, and this is what I do. And it's because my son is a big fan of YouTube, so now he's going to be very happy. I'm going to be on YouTube. Yay! And thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.